recording and we're gonna start. Awesome. So let's get started. So welcome everyone to tonight's call. My name is Tom Baximo, and I'm the gentleman basically you're seeing on the screen. I'm an engineer, I'm a husband, soon to be a father. and I really feel really blessed being the one to be talking to us today. Basically, the information you'll be hearing today is something that I basically heard about January of 2009. January of 2009, I got to know of this information, and a friend of mine gave me a call and told me that, Tom, something big is coming into Nigeria. And as a friend, you might not be interested in being part of it, so I think at least you should know about it as a friend. And I took a look, the same way some of many of us will be taking a look today. And after I took a look, I did my homework. I did my homework, and everything checks out. And I was so excited, and I literally jumped in on the opportunity at once. A decision to take a look in January of 2009, January of 2019, became the bailout for me in May of 2019. I literally run my own company. I have my own company, an educational company. I do a whole lot. But we know the ups and downs of businesses, how sometimes you have staffs and your staffs will never work as hard for you as you would work for your business. So one of my staffs in my company did a serious blunder and made my company to lose over 50 million naira in total assets we were controlling. And that's over $150,000. And I was totally down financially as at May. And I took a look at the opportunity I was introduced to in January once again. And I said, if I could put my energy in this stuff, perhaps this can be my only way out. And like a good book would say, that no matter the trouble that you're facing, God will always create a window of escape for you. So basically, August of 2019, I put together a plan, invited some friends, and literally showed them what we were doing, and I went insane. I went crazy, basically, from August to actually get my life back, to get out of debt, to actually generate enough funds to get married and live the dreams I've always wanted to do. And I'm so excited that an opportunity, the invitation to take a look in January became my salvation in August. And between August to December, I literally made over $30,000 from the opportunity. And what I'll be showing you today is something that's blessed my life so well. This is just income in the past 3 weeks. This is in Naira, 548,000 Naira. If I'm to put that in dollars, that's over $1,500. Over $1,500. Converting that to rand, that's over 30,000 rand, basically. And it's quite interesting. This is the week before that, 762,000 Naira, over $2,000. That's over 60,000 rand in 1 week. And taking it a week back further, that's 1million Naira. That's over $3,000. That's over $3,000, and that's basically over 90,000 rand. So I literally had to show you this because I wanted you to know that what we'll be sharing today has literally changed my life. It's changing the life of millions of people in Nigeria. And the great news is it is just coming into South Africa. And coming into South Africa, there are many people you can hear about it from, but for you to be in this meeting today, I believe that you'll hear it from a leader's perspective, from someone that was once like you, someone that know what it means to fail, someone that knows what it means to be in debt, someone that knows what it means to be stranded and literally fought his way up. And one of my major drive with my team, what you see on the screen is above average. That's my business community. And one of our major drive is to help everyone, to help the average person that has a desire for more in their lives, want to accomplish more in their lives, to really find that roadmap from where they are to where they need to be. I don't really care if you have zero experience in business. We don't care if you know nothing about it. What we really look out for in individuals we mentor is a willingness to learn, a willingness to execute. Because if you have a big dream and a big desire, willing to learn and master what we'll be seeing today, the next 1 year, you can be the one in my position, sharing your story, perhaps with a group of people in your country or with a group of people in another country, because we're on a mission to impact 1 million lives. We're on a mission to impact 1 million lives with what we know. We're on a mission to impact 1 million lives to lift them up from an average lifestyle to an extraordinary lifestyle. We're in a mission to impact 1 million lives to lift them up from being financially stable to actually being financially independent. And one of our drives, the above average, our drive is the above average community was created out of the entrepreneurial drive to live a life above the ordinary. So in every place we go to, in every country, in every city, we look out for people that have the drive for more, people that want more in their lives, individuals that want to live more fulfilled lives, people that want to live a life of purpose, people that really want to have their dreams come true and not just dream about it, and show them the exact roadmap to make it happen. Now, for everything I'll be sharing with you today, you should understand that, like I said at the beginning, I am an engineer. This was not what I, 10 years ago, I wouldn't really think that I would be doing this. I thought I was okay with my profession. But when I realized that the path to great wealth actually lies in business skills and learning things I really did not know at the time, I submitted myself to learning, and today I'm quite excited about what's going on. I'm quite excited about what's going on. So basically, okay, one more thing. Okay, so basically, as we go on, so basically, as we go into this today, where I believe we're going to have fun. I believe that at the end of 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes together, you will actually have a clear roadmap for yourself and for your future as well. So let's get started real quick. Basically, this is my friend, my brother. He's basically the highest paid person in Africa today. Earning over $4,000 on a weekly basis. And interestingly, 1 year ago, we were both in the same boat. We co-founded the same company. We both entered the same financial mess. We were both in millions and millions of naira, which is thousands of dollars in debt. And today, we're excited because the opportunity we share with you today allowed us to come out of debt, and we're enjoying our lives, and we're really helping other people to do the same. Because we thought about it, if no one told us about this 12 months back, we will not be where we are today. So our drive is to help a million persons know about this so they can enjoy what we enjoy. For every great business, every great vision to help people, to lift people, needs a financial vehicle. You just can't be a motivational speaker, but I don't believe in motivational speaking. I believe in numbers, I believe in facts, I believe in keeping things real. So if we want to help a million persons rise up to live an extraordinary lifestyle, then there must be a vehicle. If I want to travel from Nigeria to South Africa, then there has to be a vehicle to get me there. I can't literally walk from here to South Africa, even though over 100 years ago, that might have been a possibility. I can't really take a car and drive from here to South Africa. That would take too much time, and there might not even be road networks towards that, but we can actually take flights. And the interesting thing about the working, using a car or using flight is all of them are different means of transportation. But we can all agree that we rather prefer to fly any time of the day than trek because flight is basically the fastest means of transportation. So in setting up the above average community, and we trying to help people achieve more in their lives. We look at various businesses, analyze various businesses to look at what's the best business vehicle or what's the best platform that can allow the average person to do something great, that can allow individuals that really want to accomplish something great to get that. And in all our analysis, in all our search, that was where we basically found the company Pure. And when we looked at Pure, we really saw that this is one of the biggest opportunity to actually teach people how to earn the market share from the billion-dollar brand called Pure. So the question is, why Pure? There are several network marketing companies out there. There are several companies that promise heaven and earth, and people go into them and they get disappointed. There are systems out there that have products, but people use them, they don't work. Why do we believe that Pure is different? And what did we see back in early 2019? And what has the experience been in the past 12 months in Nigeria? The interesting thing right here, everything I'll be sharing with you right here, is what we've not only heard, is what we've seen and what we're handling right here in Nigeria. And the great thing about it is the platform is pre-launching in South Africa. And if you're here today, you are amongst one of the first to hear about it. And being one of the first, you can actually earn millions and millions of ZAR from this. So let's talk about Pure. What's Pure basically? Pure stands for People United Reaching Everyone. People United Reaching Everyone. Pure is basically a US-based company, that have been in business for the past 12 years. And that's one thing I teach. You want to go into a business, you want to know do they have a proven track record? Have they done business before? Because most businesses can survive the first 5 years. They come out with a lot of excitement, a lot of hopes for the future, but they can't survive the first 5 years. Or we have a company right here that is into technological breakthrough in the health sector and technological breakthrough in the skincare industry. And they successfully merged that with online shipping and home-based businesses. So individuals can build business from home, right from using their smartphone and their internet in the wellness industry and in the skincare industry. That's really the vision. And they've been doing this for the past 12 years in the US. And just last year was the first time the company started expanding outside the US. Just last year, the first time the company entered into the African continent. And this month is the first time the company is pre-launching in South Africa. So the track record of the company, basically 11 years in business in the US, 1 year in business in Nigeria, 1 year in business in Nigeria, 12 countries in the US, 3 countries right now in Africa, 3 countries right now in Africa. We're talking about Nigeria, talking about Cameroon, we're talking about Ghana, and now we're opening up South Africa. And we have 65 product line, and the company is already doing over $100 million in annual revenue. And just last year, stepped up to $1 billion due to our skincare products. The interesting thing about it, when you look at any company, you should look at who are the leaders, who are the people behind it, do they have deep pockets? And for me, looking at Pure a year ago, and this has really been a big thing for me. And seeing individuals like Phil Knight, who is the 21st richest man in the world, as an investor in this company right from day one, and is part of the owners of this company, is really giving a lot of us confidence to know that not only will this company be here in the next 10 years, it will be here in the next 20, 30, 50 years. And that's how they've been doing business successfully in the past 12 years. So talking about business and talking about making money, a wise man once said that money is not in heaven, neither is money on the earth. Money is in the pockets and in the bank accounts of people. And if you want to make money, basically, you simply need to provide value, because money flows in the direction of value. Money always flows in the direction of value. And there are principles that govern the building of wealth. One of the number one principle that's always building of wealth is that the amount of money you make in life is tied to, one, the size of the problem you're solving. And the second law that governs the building of wealth is that the amount of money you make in life also is tied to the number of persons you are solving problem for. So if you can find something valuable, create value in the marketplace to solve a big problem and solve that big problem for a lot of persons, then you can make a whole lot of money, more money than you can count in your lifetime. So when we talk about the above average community, what are the values that we're offering any individuals that choose to partner with us to actually make money with? The 4 values we offer is, 1, the product value. Now, Pure basically has a product line, and it's because of the product line that Phil Knight, a shoe company billionaire, became part of the company. A product line like no other. I'm talking about it in the next 15 minutes. You also have a position value. So when you choose to be part of this system, you also get a position value. A position value allows you to enjoy the market share from all the expansion in the African market. Imagine being the first person to be part of Coca-Cola when Coca-Cola got started and giving a deal to make $1 from every bottle of Coca-Cola that is sold all around Africa. Would you be part of it? Would you take advantage of the market share? Would you lock an early position with Coca-Cola? Of course, everyone would. What we're saying today is something that I believe will be bigger than Coca-Cola, and you get the opportunity not just to be a customer, but to lock an early position and enjoy the expansion in the entire African continent. Next, you get a business ID. The business ID allows you to make money with the company. And the last thing you get is the mentorship value. Many people join businesses, but many people fail in businesses. The reason they fail in businesses is because they lack mentorship. They've never done it before. They don't know how it is done. And because they don't know how, they don't get results from it. But right here, we're providing mentorship like no other. So you can actually come into business and be successful from day one. I hear a lot of time people say they've been part of businesses, been part of companies, and they never make money. That has never been my experience. I've been in the industry of coaching people to build network marketing business for the past 7 years. And I've always been a top income earner in any company I've been part of. And this is the second company I'm actually working with because they have something very unique. So I believe that if you can learn from the best and do what successful people do with proper guidance, anybody can achieve great success. As you'll be seeing several persons right here in my country, I'm making so much. I'll be sharing their experiences as we go along. But let's talk about the product value. Let's talk about the value proposition we're bringing to the South African market. The very first value, which is the product. Now, Pure basically have product lines that are unique. And the product line are all based on the cornerstone of health. There are 2 aspects of medicine basically known in the world. The first aspect of medicine is pharmaceutical medicine, which believes that in the prescription of drugs, surgery, chemotherapy, and all those stuff, that the body needs assistance in order for it to battle health crisis, in order for it to heal itself. And pharmaceutical medicine also believes that it is not possible for you to be stronger as you grow older, hence people will always break down. But the second aspect of medicine is naturopathic medicine. Naturopathic medicine basically believes that the human body is an advanced machine on the planet, and it can heal itself irrespective of any health crisis. And the human body is just an advanced machine that it can stay stronger as it grows older. But 3 conditions needs to be met. The first condition that naturopathic medicine puts in place is that on a daily or monthly basis, the body must consistently be free of toxins. And this has been proven true by the medical community that shows that 50% of all health crises people face is as a result of buildup of toxins in their body. The current statistics show that 99% of Africans and of people in the world, right from when they are born to their present age have never completely removed toxins from their body before. So the first problem of health is the presence of toxin. The second problem of health, basically from naturopathic medicine, is actually the problem of imbalance. Problem of imbalance, pH imbalance and hormonal imbalance. And these two conditions inhibit the immune system from healing itself. What I like telling people in layman's terms is we can find fish in any part of the world, and fish has the ability to swim in itself. But a fish cannot swim in hot water. Even though fish has the ability to swim, it can't swim in any kind of water. It can't swim in hot water. Put a live fish in hot water, it will die. The reason because the temperature is not right. So also, medical advances have come to see that the human body can heal itself of anything at all, and stay strong as it grows older if the right condition is maintained, which is a condition of being hormonally balanced and the pH being on the alkali side. And next is antioxidants. Antioxidants are the defense and the policemen of the body. And the policemen of the body literally needs antioxidants on a daily basis. Their body needs about 90 different antioxidants every single day. The deficiency of the 90 nutrients every single day, the deficiency of or the inability of removing toxins and the inability of maintaining a balanced pH is the reason why people fall sick as they grow older and why people have all kinds of health crises. But this is the problem the world is facing. And about 50 years ago, this company embarked on a mission to solve that problem. They created a formula for cleansing, a formula for balancing, and a formula for building, and used this formula successfully for 40 years in 2 hospitals in Philadelphia. The results of that formula, of the 40 years of research, people that have medically impossible cases use the cleansing, balancing, and building philosophy that Pure has, and they got full recovery in less than 6 months. The results were so phenomenal that in 2008, they started up as a company in 2008, and that was where Phil Knight came into the picture. Seeing a proven system that has solved a big problem and has a track record of 40 years of solving the problem successfully in just 2 few hospitals, they decided to package the system and make it accessible to the rest of the world. So for the past 12 years, this system has only been in America, and the good news is we now have this system here in Africa. The cleansing, balancing, and building system, and all the formulations they use were devised and put into products that can be exported easily. And this is the first product, the cleanse product. The cleanse product is a medical breakthrough in itself, because it's the first natural-based product, first of its kind, that could remove toxins from all the 7 pathways of elimination of the body at once. Right here in Nigeria, the cleanse product has been causing so much vibes, in which people take the cleanse product. In 7 days of using the cleanse product, they have increased bowel movement. Constipation clears up in less than 7 days. People that have fibroid, the fibroid melts away in 10 days of using the cleanse. One of the most phenomenal testimony right here in Nigeria that is shaking the market in Nigeria, several individuals that have not seen, women that have not seen their menstrual flow for 4 months, some even years, have not seen their menstrual flow. They just start up on the cleanse by removing toxins, and they are getting full recovery. It's quite phenomenal what's going on. But what I tell people about the cleanse is, everybody needs to do a cleanse. We drive cars, we change the oil from time to time, but our human body, we've done nothing right from where we're born till now towards removing toxins, and that's the reason why we're having issues. The testimonies are crazy. On the call today, I'm going to, at the end of my session, I'm going to allow some people in Nigeria, I've seen some Nigerians join the call, I want to allow them share their experiences with this product. So those of us in South Africa today can really see how powerful this is. These are some testimonies today, some testimony from the cleanse here in Nigeria. This person sent this to me. He said a friend of mine who took the cleanse called me and was explaining how it helps improve his lovemaking with his wife. He was so happy because his libido was enhanced. And there was significant improvement in his sex life. It's quite interesting because anybody can say they have great products. But what's happening right now is that individuals are beginning to see that the products we have here in Pure are different from anything else. And I'm sure in South Africa, going to experience the same. People that are having problems with sleep, the sleeping disorders flaring away. Why is this happening? It's simply because 50% of all health issues are caused by problem of toxins. And the cleanse is so phenomenal and getting so much results because people are removing the toxins and they are getting results. One great testimony with the cleanse, which I was on a call with someone today on about it, was the issue of goiter. 30 days of using the cleanse, goiter cleared up. This is phenomenal, mind-blowing testimonies. And the first time when I saw Pure last year, there was no testimony from Africa. I basically went online, went on YouTube, searching for testimonies, searching for what these products could do. The testimonies I saw online about what these products have been doing in the US convinced me. Today, we have several testimonies online from Africa, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Ghana, and you can find all these online because the excitement is so real. But for the first time, we're having full body cleansing. Next is a daily build. So it's about cleanse, balance, build. The daily build is one product right here that is used for balancing and primarily used for building the body's antioxidants. And this is the first formula in the world that has 240 natural ingredients. These products are recommended in US hospitals. They are listed in the American Physician Dex reference. The Physician Dex reference is where medical doctors prescribe drugs in the US. And we're seeing the first time supplements, things that are not drugs, are crossing the line of being just mere supplements to actually having curative value. And people in the medical world are appreciating and using it. Why? Because of track record of results. I tell people all the time, what we see with Pure are so phenomenal that it's mind-blowing. And that's why the excitement is so real. Let me read this testimony to you that someone sent in. And I believe she should be on this call today, the lady that sent this testimony in. She said, testimonial, Pure products are doing wonders in my home. My 17-year-old daughter, who is asthmatic and usually has attacks almost every day, since Sunday, she started taking the daily build and the cleanse. She said, Mommy, these products are working. For the first time, my chest is so clear. She said, Mommy, when I usually go under the rain, I struggle to breathe afterwards. But today, I went under the rain and I've been fine. I've been breathing fine. I'm still in shock because I've been looking for a solution to this asthma wahala. Every time hospital will spend so much, I'm sticking to this for her. Now I'm motivated to tell more people about this. The testimonies around what we have is the lifeblood and the reason for excitement. We're talking about reaching 1 million persons, but we believe that we want to help 1 million lives. We want to help 1 million lives, live stronger lives, live better lives, and recover from health issues. And everyone in this call today, you basically have parents, so they need to be on this. One product also in South Africa today, you can get these things today in South Africa today, is the energy. I love the energy. Now, for many of us that live stressful lives, we wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock, we'll do 9 to 5 all the time. Most times you wake up, you're stressed out, it takes you time for you to boost through the day, or you walk out, you lose energy easily. The energy is basically for you. This product is so phenomenal. It comes in one big pack with 30 little sachets inside. You take the sachets, put it in a glass of water, shake it, and you basically drink. One sip of the energy, of Pure Energy, gives you 6 hours of clear mental focus. 6 hours of clear mental focus, and you get this impact 15 minutes after taking in this product. It's so phenomenal. So basically, bye-bye to energy drinks that have high synthetic caffeine that after taking it you crash through the day. No, we were talking about natural sources of caffeine, blended antioxidant, no artificial coloring or sweetening, no preservative, gluten free, and it's just so great. I love the energy. because I love the energy because you take it in clear focus. For those of you that work, this is one product for you. This is one product for you. It's healthy, it's phenomenal, and it's great to go. And of course, we have the Pure Excel. The Pure Excel is the most revolutionary technology that the company has today. I want to tell you a few things about the Pure Excel. Unlike the daily build that has 240 vitamins and minerals, 240 blend of natural ingredients that you need in order to stay healthy, the components, what the Pure Excel has is something that cannot be gotten from eating fruits and vegetables. There are two types of antioxidants known in the world, just like the same way we have different types of different types of armed forces in our country. We have the Navy, we have the Air Force, we have the police. So also in antioxidants, there are two types. We have the secondary antioxidants, which are known as vitamins and minerals. Every human needs a minimum of 90 every single day, and a daily build provides you with 240 per intake, which is great. But the primary antioxidants cannot be gotten from eating fruits and vegetables. No matter how much fruits and vegetables you eat, you can never get primary antioxidants. And primary antioxidants have been associated with aging. Primary antioxidants have been associated with 75 killer diseases in the world. And all medical papers show that all critical health conditions as a result of deficiency of primary antioxidants. For many years, the research has been how can people get primary antioxidants into their system. The solution we have is Pure Excel. The Pure Excel is a triactive technology. There are two primary antioxidants, glutathione and superoxide dismutase. For the first time in medical science, for the first time anywhere, we're seeing bioavailable glutathione in one place, alongside with superoxide dismutase in one place, and the most powerful component in aloe vera in one place, all in one formula. The results of this are phenomenal. This product is so great. I can never forget August of last year, this testimony circulating on YouTube as well, everyone on YouTube. A man, 62 years old, he had glaucoma for 8 months. He had been suffering with glaucoma. He has lost 75% of his vision. He couldn't see anymore. And he got in contact with Pure. His doctors told him glaucomas have no solution. Glaucoma has no solution. It is incurable. You will go blind. You can't do anything about it. And the guy basically resigned himself to going blind until he heard about Pure. He heard about the Pure Excel. He saw the technology that was involved and he started using it. In 90 days of using the Pure Excel, this guy basically got 90% of his vision back. This is phenomenal. And what's so great is the buzz around the Pure Excel is so phenomenal, not because of the products alone, but because of what it contains. This document can be found on Google. It shows diseases associated with low levels of glutathione. Every kind of disease are listed here. What the medical research is saying is low glutathione is responsible for Parkinson's disease, dementia, multiple sclerosis, cancers, cataract, arthritis, diabetes, osteoporosis, prostate cancer, breast cancer, skin cancer, lungs cancer. The list, there's 75 of them here. The list go on and on. But there's the problem. The solution is that humans can now have glutathione again. Naturally, the same way we can absorb glutathione, we can now have it using this product. We can not only have glutathione, we can also have superoxide dismutase, the second master antioxidant that people cannot get by eating fruits and vegetables, but they are necessary as the body's first line of defense. We have them here. We have it here as well. The good news is so phenomenal. A lady shared this testimony. She attended a meeting like this. She heard everything just like you, and she was diabetic. She was like, okay, let her try it out. She got the products, just got the products to try out for herself. At the time, her husband was in the hospital because of high blood pressure. He was admitted. She had diabetes. She saw it, testimonies online. She called in, tried to find out, said, tell me if this is true. She said, tell me if this is true, as that they've tried several things in the past. They don't want to spend money on something that won't work. That are these testimonies real? Said, madam, We can't convince you more than what you're seeing, but give it a try. It's definitely going to work for you, and we can put a guarantee on that. The lady got the product for herself, and a few days later, she shared this testimony. She said, I want to shout. Do you know what just happened? Yesterday, I checked my sugar level. It was 212. I started taking the Pure Excel yesterday. I didn't take my regular sugar medication. I just checked it now. It is 134. What amazes me is that I ate rice yesterday, and which was supposed to make it go high. I'm shaking here because I can't believe my eyes. 1 week of using the Pure Excel, her sugar level came down to 85. We're seeing more and more and more and more testimonies. And the reason is because the system of cleansing, balancing, and building has been a system that has been missing in health. And right now, Pure has provided a solution to completely cleanse, to completely balance, and to completely build primary and secondary. And that's the excitement. This news is so big that it's not just people like me that are talking about it. It's the talk of Africa right now. If you don't know about this, then you're really, really lacking behind. And that's the reason for this meeting today. The medical symposium just happened in Nigeria and in Ghana. It's a global medical symposium, putting doctors all across the country to really, all across the African continent, to really know about the Pure Excel. But it's a breakthrough. It's high time they stop telling people that things are impossible, they have no solution. When technologically speaking and in terms of science, there is now a solution. And this meeting was held in conjunction with the Nigerian Medical Association and the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, which is the highest body in clinical practice in both countries, and they held this symposium. If you're into the health sciences right here, you know what's called CME, continuous medical education. It is required for any doctor to renew their license on an annual basis. A doctor basically needs 20 CME credits every year in order to continue practicing medicine. Anywhere in the world, it's a global standard. But for people to learn about the breakthrough technology of Pure, they are basically giving 4 CME credits just for learning about it. What's this telling you? It's literally saying that information about Pure and information about the Pure product is now becoming part of what a medical doctor has to learn in order to continue practicing medicine. And this is the new standard. This is what's coming to South Africa. This was going to be the talk of the day. Will be in everywhere soon, just like it is everywhere right now in my country, Nigeria. So for you looking at this today, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for you? How can you make money from this information? How can you become super rich? How are individuals making money from this information? Apart from staying healthy, apart from getting their health back, apart from being in control of their health once again and shopping for their health, how is this putting money in people's pockets? I want to get to that in a bit. So before I do that, I just want to say this. First of all, you should understand that everything that is being said right here, you can find this information on Physician Desk Reference, pdr.net, the official directory that guides medical practice in the North American continent. This product, natural products, is the first supplement in anywhere in the world that is listed in the same category with drugs because of effectiveness, even though they are not drugs. This book guides medical practice, the Bible of medical doctors in the American continent. These products are listed there. Right here in Nigeria and in Ghana, the National Medical Association has adopted these products for handling chronic cases in the medical practice. This is a revolution that is happening in the health and wellness sector. And in every revolution, people hear about it. People participate as customers, and people make millions in every revolution. Should you choose to participate just to be a customer and enjoy the value, you can. Should you choose to make millions from the revolution, I'm going to show you how that happens. And while I'm here today, and why I'm having this meeting today, is to identify those that want to make millions, because we have the best opportunity right now to for any individual to rise above their current station. So how does this happen and how do you make money? Let's rush right into that. Coming soon to South Africa also is our sleep twin that allows people to lose weight while they sleep, not keto diets. You don't fast and lose weight. You don't starve yourself and lose weight. Don't do keto diet. You simply take this product, sleep and lose weight. The results are glaring. The testimonies are everywhere. It's really exciting for me and for everyone here in Nigeria and Ghana. We have the Mila that clears autism, dementia, clears it up, powerful product, organic sulfur. These are all coming to South Africa, but also take a look at this. Skincare, also coming to South Africa. 7-day transformations, just using this product. And what's exciting about what we have, it's not just that we're talking about, it's that the results are giving everybody confidence to say there is something to shout about. This is before, there's a lady, this is before, this is just two months later, these products are phenomenal. This is the reason why Pure is creating a whole lot of buzz worldwide. So let's talk about the money. What does it take to get these products? What does it take to build a business, and how do I start? There are basically 3 membership packs should you want to be part of the movement. There are 3 membership packs. The first membership pack is for 3,200 Rand. You get up to 4 units of the products. The next membership pack is a family starter pack for 8,700 Rand. And the third membership pack is the big business starter pack for 16,900 Rand. And you get equivalent units of products. But once you pay this money, remember, you get access to the products, you get access to a position, you get access to a business ID, and you get access to mentorship. So let's talk about the position. The market is blowing up globally. For everyone that locks a position today, every other person that buys a membership pack from the company, after you do, are going to be customers under your network. And for any purchase any of those customers make, you are going to be making money. What do I mean? When I first heard about Pure, I like using myself because I know everyone gets started somewhere. I heard about Pure in January of last year. I bought the product, locked the position, got access to everything. And by August of that same year, I had over 500 persons in the business when I have not brought in anybody as a then. 500% on one side of the business. And on every purchase those people made, I'm still enjoying income from that today. So basically, your product purchase also gives you position value. So I tell, for you seeing it today, South Africa is opening up. The next few months going to be crazy. People already making money in South Africa, and my job is to mentor you to be amongst the next millionaires in South Africa using this platform. But an early position gives you access to this. The call today has a lot of people on the call. Next week, I'll be having enough call like this as well. More persons will be hearing about this business. The more persons are hearing about the business, if you lock a position today, the people hearing about the business tomorrow are going to be under you. And for every purchase that they make, you stand a chance of making money with that. Next is the business ID. The business ID now allows you to enjoy business. There are 4 businesses you can do with Pure, and there are 4 businesses will mentor you on to make money with. The first business is called the Stockist Business Plan. The second is retail. The third is referral, and the fourth is team building. Now, I want us to put our business cap, bring your calculator on and analyze this critically so we can see if this is something we can run with. First, the Stockist Business Plan. The Stockist Business Plan allows you, that is a member, to actually make money from the market expansion of this company, even if you don't refer anybody. How does that work? The Stockist Business Plan, basically, you are more like a representative of the company in various local governments, in various cities in your area, and more persons will be buying membership packs. And when they buy membership packs, they need to pick up products. The office The pure office in South Africa is in Johannesburg, and Johannesburg is just one place in big South Africa. The company will not be opening offices in everywhere in South Africa. They're going to open one office in Johannesburg, and people can partner with them as stockists, as major distributors in every other place. And as major distributors, individuals will make money from the market expansion in their geographical region. So how much do I make, and how much does it take to be a major partner as a stockist? First, we have the stockist plan. We have the stockist plan for 29,000 Rand. We have the second stockist plan for 58,000 Rand. We have the third stockist plan for 117,000 Rand. And we have the fourth stockist plan for 235,000 Rand. And this is how much you make. For the first stockist plan, for example, of 29,400 Rand, the moment you pay that money to become a stockist, you get products equivalent to 29,400 Rand sent to you from the office in Johannesburg. And from the products sent to you, your role is not to sell the products. Other people that pay membership packs into the company will simply come to you to pick up products. Your role is to be to have the product so that people close to you can pick up products after paying to the company. Okay, so for 29,000 Rand, you make the payments, you get the products within the first 14 days. You get the products. You also get paid 20% of your money, 5,882 Rand within the first 10 days, cash into your bank account. Next, you also get paid 2,941 Rand each time 10 persons pick up products from you. Each time 10 persons come to you to pick up products, you get paid 2,941 Rand, and your products will get finished. The company will give you products again without you making any further investments of 29,000 Rand, and they will keep paying you 2,941 Rand 35 times each time 10 people come to pick up products from you. So the total money you can make from a one-time investment of 29,000 Rand is 108,000 Rand in profit. Talking about making 370% of your money, that's what the stockist program is about. People come in, they hold the products from the company, other people come to them to pick up products, and from the people picking up products, they basically get paid. So we can see the different plans there. If we take the 117,000 Rand ZAR stockist plan, basically, you basically get paid 23,000 ZAR within the first 10 days, and you also get paid 11,000 ZAR each time 40 people come to pick up products from you, making a total revenue of 435,000 ZAR from a 117,000 ZAR investment. So this is good business. If you're getting value from this today, simply just hit the comment box and just type value. You have questions, I'll give room for questions so you can really ask your questions, because this is the first time meeting we're having in South Africa, that I'm having in South Africa, and I'm sure I want you guys to understand it pretty well. Next is retail. Retail basically is interesting because in today's world, retail goes beyond looking for friends and family to sell to. Even though the value proposition is great, anyone that hears about the product wants to have it, especially the clients, especially the Pure Excel. They really want to have it and start taking it. But the thing is this, you can make huge money on retail. And in your country that the information is just coming in, people using it, people are going to need it, and you can make a lot of money by selling online. We basically show you how to sell online, do simple things via Facebook. You won't be the one looking for customers. Your customers will be looking for you to buy the products from you. And this is another business of its own. That you can participate in. And we're having individuals make good money on the retail. This is basically an online store where an individual made close to $1,000 in 3 weeks selling the products on retail online. And the beautiful thing is that it's the people that are looking for him. So we'll show you how to set that up as well. The third business model right here is referral. Referral business model is fantastic. Why is it so fantastic? Because referral is something all of us do on a daily basis. For those of us that are religious folks, we go to church, we're engaged in what is called evangelism. Basically, we're referring people to the kingdom of God, all right? And our reward is in heaven. So we basically engage in referral, all right? We cut our hair somewhere, the hairstyle is great. We refer our friends to basically go there to cut their hair. We engage in referral every single time. And I tell people all the time that when you find a product that is phenomenal, that is unique, that truly solves a problem, that product will be everywhere, whether you get involved or not. The reason it will go wild and hit every single market and become a household name is because of efficacy. But the referral gives you an opportunity to make money from being part of the individuals that are informing your neighbor, your family members, and your friends about this. Because they will still hear about this sooner or later. But the question is, will you get paid when they hear about it? So this is how much you get paid should you refer any person that picks a pack from the company. Should you refer somebody that sees they come to this meeting, they use the product, they get a good experience, they want more of the product, and they buy membership packs? This is how much a company will pay you as thank you for referring the products to others. Should somebody buy a single pack of 3,200 ZAR, you basically get paid 680 ZAR the very next Friday. So should you refer 10 persons to buy a pack of 3,200 ZAR today, by Friday next week, you basically get paid 6,800 ZAR into your bank account. It's quite phenomenal. The next pack, of course, is the family starter pack. For any person you refer, you're getting paid up to 25%. Basically, you're getting 1,445 ZAR for one referral. And I am a businessman and I love business. And business is all about numbers. If I get paid 1,445 ZAR for one, then just multiply that by 10. Just multiply that by 10. As many persons as you refer, you basically get paid for that. And the interesting thing about this referral, it is not a one-time payment. Those of us that know about how the real estate industry works, you refer someone to a house, they pay for the house, you get a 10% commission once. When they renew their rent, you basically don't get paid anymore. But right here with Pure, you refer someone to buy a pack, you get a 25% commission once. Each time they buy a pack again, you still get paid up to 15 to 25% commission each time they basically buy a pack. And it's quite phenomenal because that way people are making a lot of money. One of our diamonds in Africa, we are in this company right now. When he saw this, the referral part was so crazy. In 48 hours, they referred 55 persons to take a look at the Pure opportunity. In 48 hours, 10 of them saw something valuable in it for themselves, and they bought a pack. In the very next day, which is the very next Friday, he got paid 148,000 naira, which is over $400, and it's quite really phenomenal. So you too can make the same. Now, when it comes to the last business model we have here, is called team building. So you can make money as a stockist without any referral, right? You can make money as a stockist. You can make money as a retailer, and by buying and selling, you can basically do that offline and online. You can make money referring people to check out the information about Pure, to attend meetings like this, to watch a video, that there is solution for their problems, and you refer them and they buy a pack and the company reward you. But the last way you make money is team building. You can do all four. You can just choose to do two. You can choose to do three. But these are four separate business models. The last way is team building. And it's in team building that the millions are made. It's in team building that the millions are made. How is that so? Because in team building, you get paid six different types of bonuses for building a team. What does it mean to build a team? It's simply being responsible for leading a large number of persons to know about this. It's in team building, we're talking about Project 1 million. We want to reach out to 1 million persons. I alone don't know 1 million persons. You alone don't know 1 million persons. But you know a few persons. And a few persons you know also know other persons you don't know. And the people that they know other people that they don't know. And that's the beautiful thing about leverage, that everybody connected by a similar vision of sharing the gift of health and the gift of hope and the gift of a continuous residual income by building a phenomenal business like this. So how do you get paid on team building? In Pure is operating a binary plus unilevel system of compensation plan in team building. The binary system says that we're building just two teams, a left team and a right team. When you get started in a business, you have two teams to build, a left team and a right team. And if you get started today, other people that are joining tomorrow will be under you and they'll be part of your team. So your team is built by your upline's efforts. Your team is built by your personal referral efforts. And your team is built by the efforts of other people that are already in your team. So for every purchase that is happening in your team, on the left team and on the right team, the company pays you 10% of the total volume of purchase on a weekly basis. So these are an example right here. We have 3,300 points on one side and 3,000 points on the other side. Mind you, for each enrollment, you get points. For each reorder, you get points. So in a situation like this, you get paid 10% of the points on your smallest leg. Smallest leg right here is 3,000 points. So you get paid $300, which is 5,100 Rand. At the beginning of this meeting, I showed you guys some paychecks. Some of my paychecks and some paychecks of several individuals that you'll be seeing in the WhatsApp group. For those of us that go into the WhatsApp group, there are several paychecks just this past Friday from several people. And you'll see individuals there that are making based on team bonus. Individuals that are making 30,000 Rand in 1 week, 100,000 Rand in 1 week. And you literally saw my last week's paycheck of close to 1 million Rand in just 1 week. But basically, that's how it happens. I remember when I first got started in the business last year, my first paycheck was very small. But I just had one being paid 10% of 500 volume. Today, we're being paid 10% of thousands upon thousands of volume. And this is just the beginning. Our vision is to go on until when we start seeing $1 million being paid on a weekly basis. Right now, we're just around $5,000 a week. And we'll believe that with the right mentorship, everyone can accomplish that in a 5-year period of time. The next kind of money you make from building a team is generational bonus, and that's your uni level 3. For every person that you bring into the business, that you refer in that wants to build a team, they get connected to our mentorship program. We have mentorship programs Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. Saturday mornings, Nigerian time, 7 a.m. South African time, where we teach people the first step of building a business, what to do after you get started and all this stuff. And for everybody you bring into the business, the generational bonus is saying that the company is going to pay you 7% of the money that the people are making. So if in your first year you had 10 persons that mastered the system, from making money from home, learning how this thing works, and they are making a minimum of $100 per week for themselves. And in your second year, you focus on helping that 10 have their own 10, and you have 100 persons in your second year that are in your business that are making money. In the third year, you have 1,000 persons that are making money. In the fourth year, the 1,000 persons have their own 10, and you have 10,000 persons in your fourth year. people that are making money, a minimum of $100 per week for themselves. In the 5th year, you had 100,000 persons that are making money, a minimum of $100 weekly for themselves. And in the 6th year, you have 1million persons that are making money for themselves, a minimum of $100 weekly for themselves. I don't know what $100 weekly and $400 extra on a monthly basis on a part-time business will do for you. But for the average person right here in my country, that's a lot. But we are having people that are doing a whole lot more. I'm just saying a minimum of $100. This is what your income will be like. And this is the drive behind the project 1 million. The drive while we're searching for people that want to build a team, mentoring them, coaching them until they are making money. Because in them making money, we have access to the generational bonus. If you do this, you make this your 5-year goal, you work and partner with us in the above average community and join this movement and make this your 10-year plan, your 5-year plan. This is what your income can be like. For having 10,000 persons that are making a minimum of $100 on a weekly basis, you get paid 7% of their income every week. 7% of $100 is $7. $7 times 10,000, that's $70,000 weekly for you. If you have 100,000 persons, that's $700,000 weekly. We accomplish the project 1 million of 1million persons that are making money. That is $7 million weekly for yourself. I'll say that again, $7 million weekly for yourself. This is different from your referral bonus. This is different from your team bonus. This is different from every other bonus. This is just one of the ways you make money as a team builder by being an effective leader, an effective mentor. $7 million. Someone said it's good to shoot for the stars. So if you miss, you land on the moon. If we go on this drive and you miss getting $7 million and you land on $70,000 weekly for yourself, is it a worthy goal? Is this something that is worth sacrificing the next 4 years to learn, master, repeat, and teach others how to do? If you think it's something great, that is worth doing that. That is worth the effort. That is worth the effort and worth doing that. I just want you to I just want you to hit the comments box and type I'm in. If so, it's worth doing that, type I'm in. I'm in on the plan. I'm in on the plan. If it's worth doing that, just type I'm in on the plan so I can know. Because it's quite phenomenal what's going on and what's obtainable and what's possible. What's obtainable and what's possible with what we're doing. Okay? So the next kind of, okay, so I said I've been in, awesome. So the next kind of income that's available to you is actually called the lifestyle bonus. Lifestyle bonus is a monthly salary. The monthly salary you get from building a team. You get access to this every single month. Should you have a team that's producing a certain amount of volume on a monthly basis, you get access to the lifestyle bonus, which is 850 Rand at the end of the month for hitting the bronze rank. The silver rank is 2,500 Rand at the end of the month. This is extra. It's different from your generational bonus. It's different from your team bonus. It's different from your referral bonus. This is extra income for building a team. And an emerald, you get 18,700 Rand extra at the end of the month. We go ahead to have a leadership bonus. Leadership bonus, the company removes 3% of the entire sales of the company worldwide and shares it with you every single week. So if you're a diamond, first level of a diamond, you enjoy an extra $1,000 4 times a week, which is $4,000 a month. You're a crown diamond, you enjoy $40,000 every month as a crown diamond. And what's interesting right now in Africa, we have three diamonds in Africa. 3 of them are from Nigeria. We're still expecting to see who will be the first diamond in Cameroon, who will be the first diamond in South Africa. And we have several crown diamonds in the US, individuals making over $270,000 in a week. Quite interesting. We already have that already in the company. And this is one of the reasons why I chose this company. I'm seeing a company that the results are there, the people that are making the income are there. They are listed on popular magazines. They are listed on third-party websites, and all of those things are verifiable. It's not hype. It's not hearsay. The product works in itself. The business plan is paying like never before. It's quite phenomenal. And the fourth kind of income a team builder earns is a pure rank bonus. The pure rank bonus basically is a one-time pay. This is a one-time appreciation for hitting a significant rank here in Pure. You hit a significant rank. We don't just give you a crest. We don't just give you a certificate. We don't just give you a handshake, but we actually celebrate you by putting extra money in your pocket. Hitting a platinum rank an extra 17,000 rand. An emerald ranks an extra 63,000 rand. I'm an emerald mentor right now with the company. You get an extra 63,000 rand paid to you. A diamond, you get an extra 127,000 rand. My mentor is a blue diamond. You get an extra 212,000 rand. And crown diamond, 4,250,000 rand. 4.25 million ZAR. So it's really, really interesting what's obtainable right here. And as I begin to conclude, I'll just like to ask a few questions. With what you have today, giving it 100% effort in the next 5 years, are you sure that you can be having at least 63,000 rand every single month? Are you sure of that? If you're not sure of that, we're showing you a system right here that with 2 years minimum, 2 years maximum of intense effort, you're going to achieve that. I'm less than 1 year in building this. I've already achieved that, and I'm willing to mentor you to do that. And we have several mentors that are diamonds, blue diamonds, that have achieved all this in less than a year. And Brian Tracy said in his book that if you want what successful people have, you have to be willing to do what successful people do. And for you to do what they do, you need to have the opportunity of meeting them and learning from them. And in the above average community, you're basically taught how to do that. And in doing all that, helping people stay healthy, helping people know about this, creating market awareness for the Pure brand all across Africa, and making money, we also get incentive trips. Last year, 2 incentive trips to Dubai and USA, 5 years visa to the US, all done for you by the company as an appreciation for what you did. And this year, this was a trip for last year. I was there. It's quite phenomenal. It's quite a good time to have a great time with friends and partners that are vision driven, doing a whole lot with you. 2020, there's a trip on for Canada, and if we work together, I believe that a lot of us right here are going to qualify for the Canadian trip. You get a 2 years visa, all worked for you by the company to Canada. Quite exciting. And at the end of this whole Corona crisis thing, we all meet together in Canada, Niagara Falls in Canada, to actually celebrate work done and celebrate our efforts. And if you ever have a dream of driving an exotic car, you also get that from building the brand, hitting the diamond ranks. You get access to this ride. We have 3 people right now in Nigeria that are qualified for these cars. They are getting the cars immediately. Immediately after the whole lockdown thing is over, we'll be having the cars sent to them. The cars are already available. And it's quite phenomenal because when my friend called me up a few months ago, that was early this year, around March this year, he called me up and he showed me these 2 pictures. He said, this is his problem. He just did the diamond rank and the company is asking him to pick between these 2 cars, to pick between a white and a red, that he's confused, doesn't know which car to pick. I think this is a good problem to have, the problem of picking which color of car you're gonna pick. It's quite exciting, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited for a lot more persons that are doing this. They are going through the mentorship and getting this done. And we're seeing more persons that are really accomplishing these results. And one thing I usually tell people is to get this done, there are just five main processes. You enroll, you learn, you lead based on what you've learned, you start earning, and you repeat. You enroll, you learn, you lead, you earn, and you repeat. So if everything I said today made sense to you, you got value from the meeting today, someone invited you here, I would like to connect with you throughout within the week. I'd like us to get started. I'd like to connect with you, explain this more to you, and I really like us to build a phenomenal business together. One thing you can be sure of, as I conclude with this system, is that nobody loses money right here in Pure. There is no loss of money here. From the day one money is paid, you get value from your money immediately. And that's one great thing I love about what we do, because people join platforms, they lose money, they complain. But right here in Pure, the great news is that nobody gets to lose money. And it's really, really phenomenal. So if you got value from the meeting today, just type value in the comment box below. You have questions to ask. You have questions to ask, I'd like you to just type the question in the comment box below. Just type the question. You have questions to ask, just type the questions. At this point, while I'm waiting for us to do that, I will be unmuting the mic for a few partners of mine that are on the call today from Nigeria to basically share their experience, so far, the excitement around Pure in this country, and what it will mean for you guys in South Africa, bringing it to you guys in South Africa. And I'm seeing some of my South African friends that are already in the game. They are already in the game. They're already in the game right there in South Africa, and we'll be working together to build a team. I'll also open their mic for them to share their excitement too. The first person I would like to unmute today to basically share why he got started into Pure, how much money he has made so far, what the excitement is someone that is in southern Nigeria, in Delta State, in Warri precisely. I remember meeting him in his house. He shared a phenomenal experience with me. He works in an oil and gas company. He works in one of the most renowned oil and gas company in Africa, Shell, basically. And when he saw Pure, what attracted him to Pure, why he's doing Pure today. We're having a conversation telling me that with everything that is going on, his income from Pure is getting much higher than his monthly salary, and he's thinking of resigning from Shell to just focus on his home-based business full-time. I don't know of no other person than Mr. Chooks. I'm going to unmute his mic real quick to share his story and his excitement so far. Sir Chooks, I'm unmuting your mic. I just saw you in the house. Can you hear me? Sir Chooks, can you hear me? I'm unmuting your mic. Let's hear from you real quick.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Am I heard? Am I loud?
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit clearer, but I don't know if you're far from your device.
Yeah, I just actually connected it to a Bluetooth. I was doing something so that I can enhance the sound, but I'm very close now. Can everyone hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Tombra. Thanks, everyone. All right. My experience with Pure has been a very wonderful one. I've been in this industry close to 10 years. This is the first time that I joined a company that blew my mind. In fact, since I started Pure, for example, let me use this one as an example. My wife is not a networker, and she doesn't even participate. But doing pure, when she started seeing the results, right
So,
now she's a member, not just by registration, but by doing the work herself. That's what.
so tell us how did you and your wife
is
get
what
into
that is
Pure?
what
What
result
convinced
can.
you to be serious with Pure? What's the product testimony and what's the income testimony?
Actually, I got a call from my friend Money Farmer. That was in January last year, and then I was like, you know me, I have given up for now doing network marketing. He was like, see, let's give it a try. Then he did three-way call, connected me to Mr. Moses, and after talking to me, he called me and said, your questions may not have been answered, but let's just give this thing a try. Then I went online, I researched about the company, I saw some testimony, even I saw two Nigerians in over there based in America that are into this company, they gave their own testimony there and all that. But one outstanding thing is this: when I left my former company, some people that knew, they've been calling me about different network marketing companies. In particular, the last one I was called, because anytime I get a call, I go research about the company. It's not as if my mind is completely out of it because I have tasted it before. And then I research about genuine companies. I'm looking for genuine people that are focused on what they are doing to work with, and at the same time, looking for genuine company. So when I was called about this, first of all, I went to businessforhome.org and did my research, and plus some other platforms where I did my research. Awesome. Okay, so I now decided as in reorder on paper without seeing products. I told my friend, I said, I don't want to be 1 minute out of inactive. I don't want to be a minute inactive. So I was doing reorder when the product has not even come. So when the product came, I got some, and then coincidentally, my wife was diagnosed with ovarian cyst, and she was already booked for operation in the hospital, and she was like, okay, this is your product that you have been talking about all this while. Why not give it a try? And then what the only thing we had as at that time was just the cleanse, because as at that particular point it was the cleanse. So she used the cleanse for 15 days, only the cleanse. And then that same month we went for another scan and test in the same hospital. This cyst was nowhere to be found. The thing just, whether should I say disappear, melted away, it was no longer nowhere to be found. So we were so excited. And myself,
I think we're losing you there. We're losing you there. Let me hope you get back. I'm seeing some questions. So one saying that testimony. First time I met him and he shared it with me, it blew my mind. His wife had ovarian cyst. And we're scheduled for his surgery. Started with just a cleanse product for 15 days, and the ovarian cyst was nowhere to be found. Himself was a high blood pressure patient, was hypertensive basically, and used the product, and hypertension is nowhere to be found as well. Quite excited. I'm seeing a testimony. I'm seeing a question right here in the comment box. Someone asked, please, my question is, when you purchase this supplement as a stockist for the first time, what will be your pay after 1 week? Within the first week of purchasing a stockist contract, your total pay amounts to about 20 to 25% of your stockist plan. So if you basically came in with the 28,000 ZAR, the 28,000 ZAR stockist plan, so you basically get about 20 to 25% within the first 1 week. That's within your first pay. Then you get 10% installment for 35 times. That's really how it really flows. Okay. So what next? What next? What next? What next? What's next? Okay. So what other questions do we have? Okay, just said, Chooks, are you back? Can you hear me? It's like Mr. Chooks is back. Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mr. Chooks? Okay, I'll give him a chance later. So I'm seeing some other person on the call here. I'm just going to call on him to basically share the excitement. This guy is building teams everywhere. Just traveled today about a 9-hour trip, a 9-hour trip to a different city to actually blow up that market. He's looking at doing the diamond rank and getting his first bands over the next 3 months. That's really, really phenomenal leader. I'm talking about Pastor Thompson. Pastor Thompson, can you hear me? Are you on the call?
I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, we can hear you. Good evening.
It's so exciting. Okay. So exciting to be part of this great family. It's a movement for me. When I met Pure last year, like I tell people, it was a prayer answered for me. I was looking for something to do. I kept pressing, I was going online, I was praying, I was searching. I got a couple of things that were not clicking until you told me that you needed to talk to me very urgently. And I was like, I've not spoken to you for a while, years now, since I left Port Harcourt and everything. It was really exciting. Now, when you called me, you didn't tell me about Pure. Now, this actually is the icebreaker. You didn't tell me about Pure. We're discussing about life. You were telling me how things have been over the years. We're trying to catch up with life, basically. I told you how things have been with me and all of that. And you told me something very simple. You said you have found something that you've been looking for. You said you wanted to go back to something you really understood, something that was duplicable. And I saw this, I was like, could this be what I've been looking for? I listened. Trust me, if you had brought the same thing maybe probably a year ago, I'm sure I wouldn't have listened to you. But at that time, it was the right timing for me. So when you were talking, I was listening. When you were done talking to me, my creativity started all over. The things I could not see, the possibilities I could not see started coming alive on my inside. I knew this was something that was doable, even if I didn't know how. And one thing you told me, you said I didn't have to sell products. I was like, what? I didn't have to sell products and I could still make it. Another thing I told my wife about it, she was like, no, don't go there. We're looking for something to do that will fetch us money now. Sometimes we're looking for the now. And I told her, I said, something is happening on my inside. There is this joy, there is excitement that I'm feeling that I think I should give this thing a shot. I remember asking you, are you sure if I put in this money, I didn't even have the money actually. If I look for this money and put it in, are you sure I wasn't going to lose it? And you told me, you said, this is a simple system to be understood. And I was willing to learn. Trust me, 7 months ago, I was willing to learn. Today, I've covered 8 states in Nigeria, 3 countries outside Nigeria, including where Pure was originated from in the United States. I just landed the city of Benin today. We're trying to expand. I'm seeing my future in 30, 50 years time. And I'm seeing a vehicle that can help me achieve it. Pure is prayer answered. Just yesterday, I was telling some folks, I said, pure is a spiritual thing. Sorry if you're not a Christian, whether you're a Christian or not, I'm sure you understand the spirit, the spirit word. Pure is spiritual. Because how can you explain something you invest just a minimum of 60K? In the next couple of 1, 2 months, 3 months, you can start seeing
That's
your
3,200 rand, okay? Because we have South Africans here.
How can you invest 3,200 rands and in the next 3 months, 6 months, You are already seeing millions in the business. Tell me what business you can do from the comfort of your home. You know, I've not traveled to US. I have a team in US. I've not been in South Africa today. This meeting is bettered courtesy of my team. Now, Namibia is already looking out for us. Italy is looking out for us. I'm building everywhere. I'm trying to get the market share. Soon, my team should be generating over 25% of the entire company's revenue. That's my dream. Wow. Pure with a prayer. And I'm going all out. I'm informing my enemies, my landlord, my friends, anybody around me, they will get to hear about Pure. So let them not say, oh, tomorrow you heard about this good thing, didn't tell us. So now I've exposed my contacts. A lot of them are online right now. I've exposed my contact to the opportunity of Pure. Blessed are the pure. Millions shall enter your account balance very soon. Mr. Tomra.
Good evening. Thank you for sharing that. When a pastor talks, you sense a lot of spirituality in his statement. But it's really exciting. He's just excited, and we're all excited around what's going on. Where are my folks in South Africa? I don't know what names you joined in with. If you're a South African here, we talked 2 days ago. I just want you to type a 1 on the comment box so I could unmute your mic so you to share your excitement as well. So it's really exciting. If you have questions, do well to drop it on the comment box so I can answer your questions. And we have a WhatsApp group for South Africa. We have a WhatsApp group for South Africa. So so those of us in South Africa, make sure that after now you're in that group and you can get the slide I just used and the recording of this meeting, basically, so you can go over it again and again and again. So South Africans in the house, I just want you to type a 1 so I can hear from one of you so we can really wrap up this meeting tonight to spend a good time together. And we're going to continue on the WhatsApp group with a lot of question and answer in the WhatsApp group to really bring out this picture clearly. Because when a business makes sense, then it can make a lot of money. When a business doesn't make sense and you don't understand it, then it really can't make a lot of money out of it. Okay, so let's see. Do I see have Jude? Jude is from South Africa. Is it still here? Let me see. Jude. Let me hear from you, Jude Simeon. Let me hear from you. So far, what do you think about the meeting, the movement, the product, the excitement, and what's coming into your country? Jude, I'm unmuting your mic. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. Your mic is open. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clear. Good evening, everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, good evening. You didn't expect I was going to call you, right?
I did not see this one coming at all. But it's great. It's great. I just, like Pastor Tom, my Oga is my Oga, because really I don't want to, when it comes to network marketing, from day one, I said I don't want to do, because I've experienced some failure in network marketing before. So when my younger brother introduced it, and he said, okay, just speak with Pastor Thompson now, you know Pastor Thompson. So when he talked to me after some days, there's this drive we have. There's this drive, and we keep on pushing. I said, okay, let me just try. And I try, and I say, man, just within a week, something. A lot. I say, there's something about this thing. There's something about this thing. So I'm taking that same drive. I want to take over Cape Town. Yeah, I reside.
Awesome. So Jude, you
yesterday, yesterday or Thursday. I speak with you on Thursday. I love the way you talk. I love the way the drive. You say, don't worry, don't convince them. Just give me that contact. I will talk to them. Which I know you are going to do a big thing.
Awesome. So have you received your product yet? You were supposed to receive your product yesterday. Did it get to you yesterday?
The product is in Joburg, which is in Stanton. They've posted it. It will be, okay. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. I track
Okay,
it.
so on Monday you'll be having your product. I can't wait for you to have your product. I can't wait. Awesome. I can't wait.
Myself. Because
Awesome, guys.
I can't wait
Awesome.
to use it. I can't wait to use it. And my mom needs it because my mom is with me here. So she have been telling her about the product and she wants to use it and see.
Awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Jude. Thank you so much, Mr. Jude, for sharing. And I think with that, I think we're coming to the end of the meeting tonight. Okay, someone's dropped a question. Let me see if people already calling me for health solutions. Someone said people already calling me for health solutions, and I'm just 3 weeks old in Pure. The financial future future is in Pure. Awesome. Awesome. So thank you guys for being part of the call tonight. I'm gonna drop the recording in the group, and we're gonna be doing this again next week Saturday. We're gonna be doing a big meeting every Saturday, basically, where we're gonna be speaking more to opening up what it is, what Pure is for South Africa and its environs, and we're currently working on opening up Uganda. Already have 3 stoppages in Uganda already. Quite exciting. Uganda and Namibia, Kenya already as well. So it's a time for Africa. It's time for us to take the good news everywhere. And remember the 2 laws that govern the building of wealth. 1, you can make as much money you want in life if you can solve a big problem for a lot of persons. And right here in Pure, we have the means to solve problems around the basic necessity of life, which is health. And the second rule that governs the building of wealth, and that you can make unlimited income if you can solve that problem for a lot of persons. I think Jesus said it best. He said, "He that will be greatest amongst you, let him be the servant of all." So we're here to serve in the above average, to help you be a better person, to empower you with the mindset, the skill set, and the understanding, so you can go out there and serve your world and make unlimited income and transgenerational wealth for yourself, for your family, and for the people you care about. So thank you so much for being on the call tonight. My name is Stombra, and see you next time. Bye-bye. But